Okay, now we're going to go from that A over to E. Okay, the E chord, what we're going to do, let's start with A. Now we already know how to finger that, so we're going to lift fingers 2 and 3. We're going to move the first finger over one space to fret number 1. Finger 2 goes to string 5 at space 2, and finger 3 goes down to string 4 on space 2. And notice the knuckles are touching each other on those two fingers. We're going to keep it that way when we move back to A. So now this is E. And by the way, when we say this is an E chord, that's the same thing as E major. When you just write a chord letter name by itself, like E or A, it always means major. If it's going to be a minor chord, we would write a little M or the word minor beside it. All right, so this is E. We're going to lift up fingers 2 and 3, slide up to space number 2, put 2 and 3 back down on the A position, which is string 4 and string 2. Notice their knuckles are touching each other again, and these are going down onto the second space. And that's the same thing that's happening on the E chord, isn't it? They're going down on the space number 2, right here. So they're going on string 5-4 for E at the second space. The first finger is on the first space, or first fret. We're going to move up to the second space and put these two on the second space as well for the A chord. So for A, we do a thumb mute, and then for E, we don't. So A to E is connected by the string. It's connected by the third string. Okay? So here's A, here's E. A, E. And this idea of connecting chords together, I call it a chord connection, and there's different ways to do it. This particular two chords are connected by string. The other chords that we do are connected by note, connected by space. You'll see the different ones as we go through. But this is connected by string. A, E. The way you practice it is you just go 1, 2 on A, switch over, 3, 4 on E. And I like to do it with a metronome like this. Okay, now we're going to go to the next set of chords, D to E. Here's a D, and back to our E. The D chord's created like this. Finger 1 is on string 3 at space number 2. Finger 2 is on string 1, space 2. Finger 3 is on string 2 at space number 3. We have an open A and an open D, which is strings 5 and 4. String 6 is muted by our thumb. Okay? Real common chord. So we're going from D, we're going to lift up fingers 2 and 3, slide over with finger 1, and put these back down. So we can see that we're connected by space again. Or connected by string, sorry. So we're going from D to E, connected by the same string. Let me show you how I practice that one. Alright, you may need to practice these at a slower tempo at first, or maybe at no tempo without a metronome. Just practice it by yourself till you get used to switching. And within a few minutes, you'll get pretty used to switching the chords. It'll be fairly easy for you to do it. Then you can go ahead and play along with the workouts.